It is the second leg of the Triple Crown. It's the Grade 1 Preakness Stakes. It's a mile and 3/16 with a purse of $1.5 million. It's race number 13 on Saturday at Pimlico. Only two horses have won the Kentucky Derby without racing as a 2-year-old since 1882, and that's Mage and Triple Crown winner Justified. Let's take a look at the field in the Preakness Stakes. There's the one horse, National Treasure, at 4-1. Back in the barn of Bob Baffert. Coming in from the rail, he should be forward in this race. Bob Baffert has won the Preakness Stakes 7 times. Couple races back in the Sham, National Treasure was a disappointment, finishing 3rd. It's 3-5 in that race. Then he was off for a few months. Raced in the Santa Anita Derby. I didn't think he would do very well in that race. Finished 4th, behind by 2 3/4. I think he should be a little bit sharper in his second race back. He's got some nice workouts coming into this one. And then putting blinkers back on him. You're getting 4-1 on National Treasure. I will use National Treasure on my tickets. At 50-1 is the 2-horse, Chase the Chaos. It looks like to me that he may prefer turf and synthetic surfaces over dirt. 2 races back, he ran in the San Felipe. He wanted nothing to do with that race. Finished behind by 16 lengths. Last time out at Golden Gate, he was the favorite in that one. He finished 8th in that race. His speed figures are heading in the wrong direction, and they're just not fast enough to compete with these. You're getting 50-1 on a 2-horse, Chase the Chaos. Then here's your Kentucky Derby winner at 8-5, Mage. And the only horse from the Kentucky Derby that is competing in this race, and well, it's kind of unfortunate. Couple races back in the Florida Derby, Mage broke slowly. I thought he would be forward in that race. He broke slowly, but it didn't matter. He raced very well in the Florida Derby. Only losing to Forte by 1. Next time out in the Kentucky Derby, he didn't break real well in that race. It wasn't a terrible break, but he didn't break real well in that one. He found himself in the back of the pack again. Well, Javier had an excellent ride on this horse, and also thanks to a really fast pace. Mage was able to close well in the stretch, become the Kentucky Derby winner. Another thing that he benefited from, well, Forte scratched, and I think that was a help for Mage as well. You're getting 8-5 on Mage. When the gates open, you're probably not going to get that much off him. Now, he is coming off only 2 weeks. That's a quick turnaround. But his trainer, Gustavo Delgado, on 20 days or less rest, horses that have won their last dirt race, well, his trainer has a record of 8 for 23. He's winning at 35%. That's according to Time Form. He's going to have to be a little bit closer to the pace in this one. He's not going to get that fast pace that he got in the Kentucky Derby. Going to have to keep him a little bit closer in this one. You're getting 8-5 on the 3-horse Mage. I will use Mage on my tickets. And at 20-1, there's the 4-horse, Coffee with Chris. Coffee with Chris has been competitive in ungraded stakes races. Now, last time out, well, finished a disappointing 5th. I don't think Coffee with Chris wants anything to do with this distance of a mile and 3/16. You're getting 20-1 on the 4-horse, Coffee with Chris. Let's take a look at the 5-horse at 10-1. Red Route 1, trained by Steve Asmussen. Asmussen has finished 2nd in the Preakness the last 2 years. Red Route 1, he's only got 2 wins out of 9 races, but he's been competitive in some really good graded stakes races like Breeders' Futurity, where he finished third. Finished second in the Grade 3 Southwest Stakes and finished second in Grade 2 Rebel. He made up some ground in that Arkansas Derby. He won the stakes race last time out at Oaklawn. Joel Rosario returns, getting 10-1, 5-horse Red Route 1. Going to use him underneath. Get the 6-horse at 15-1, Perform. 3 races back, finished 4th behind Mage. Next time out, Tampa, won by 2 3/4. Nice win. Then he followed that up with a rather impressive win in the Federico Tesso. He stumbled badly in that race and he got blocked in, so he overcame all kinds of traffic trouble. He closed well to win that race, posting his fastest speed figure. Has the same sire as Mage, Good Magic. In fact, Good Magic is well represented in this race. Getting 15-1 on the 6-horse Perform. Take a look at the 7, Blazing 7. It's at 6-1. He's trained by Chad Brown. Written by Irad Ortiz. Chad Brown won this race last year. He also has the same sire as Mage. Broke his maiden at Saratoga impressively, 6 1/4. Next time out, finished 3rd. Grade 1 Hopeful. Next race, Grade 1 Champagne. Won his first Grade 1 and his only Grade 1 by 3 1/4. Didn't do too poorly in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, finishing 4th. In his 3-year-old debut in the Fountain of Youth, he just simply didn't show up at all. Didn't race at all in that race. Next time out, did much better, finishing 3rd in the Bluegrass Stakes. Getting 6-1 on the 7-horse Blazing 7s. Take a look at the 8-horse First Mission, trained by Brad Cox, written by Luis Saez. Finished 2nd in his maiden debut at the Fairgrounds. Then he stretched him out 2-turn race. He won that race by 6 3/4. Next time out in Grade 3 Lexington, he was off of Lasix. That didn't matter. He posted his fastest speed figure, winning that race by half a length. You're getting 5-2 on the 8-horse First Mission. I will use First Mission on my ticket. So these are the horses that I'm using. I'm using Mage, National Treasure, Red Route 1, and First Mission. I don't think this is a great betting race. You're not going to put the kids through college on this one. But horse I'm going to pick to win this race. You'll be lucky to get 1-1 on him, but I'm picking him on top. Hopefully they keep him a little bit closer to pace in this one. I'm going with the 3-horse Mage, and I'm using Mage over National Treasure, Red Route 1, and First Mission. I'm going to also post an analysis for the Black Eyed Susan, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know who you're picking in the Grade 1 Preakness Stakes. Good luck.